All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to talk about a massive mindset shift for hitting your goals. It's all about putting the focus back on the only person who can actually change your life. And that person is you. And here it is, the simple truth that most people just ignore. Nobody is coming to save you. Now, this is the idea that kicks the whole thing off. Your life, it only changes when you finally decide to put all your energy right where it belongs, on yourself. And look, that's not being negative or pessimistic. It's actually the most empowering thought you can have. So this is the foundation, right? The core idea. Nobody is coming to save you. It means that waiting around, waiting for someone's permission, waiting for help, waiting for that perfect moment, it's just a losing game. The real work, the stuff that actually matters, it starts the moment you turn your focus inward. And why is that? Well, because your entire future hinges on this one thing. How willing are you to focus on yourself without all the distractions, the excuses, or waiting for someone to give you the green light? See, the world rewards people who master themselves. It doesn't reward the waiters or the blamers. The people who actually win, they're the ones who just relentlessly, unapologetically focus on their own path and their own growth. Okay, so this whole self-reliance thing, it's not something you're just born with. Nope. It's something you have to build. So how do you do it? Well, you build it brick by brick. It's a daily thing, piece by piece, through deliberate and consistent action. And the process is actually pretty simple. I mean, simple, not easy, right? It all starts with making a solid decision to work harder on yourself than on anything else. Then you just start small, really small, manageable actions. Think one workout, 1 hour of reading. But the real magic, the place where all the power comes from, is just staying consistent. Day in, day out, especially when nobody's watching. So this really boils down to a choice you make every single day. Are you going to be a builder, deliberately laying another brick for the life you want? Or are you going to be a drifter, just kind of watching everyone else, getting distracted, and letting your focus get stolen? Because here's the thing, there's no standing still. You're either building or you're drifting. And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it. Strength isn't built for the cameras, you know? It's not built when you get applause. Real, lasting strength, it's forged in the silence. It's built in the struggle. It's built in those quiet, difficult moments when nobody else is watching, and you still choose to show up for yourself. Okay, so once you start building, you've got to protect that focus. Think of it like a defensive strategy. Because trust me, we live in a world that is practically designed to distract you at every single turn. So let's define our terms. What do we mean by noise? Well, it's not just, loud sounds. Noise is anything that pulls you away from your vision. Anything that drains your energy or doesn't help you get stronger. If it's not serving your vision, if it's not making you better, it's noise. And you have to see it as a threat to your future. And man, this noise, it comes from everywhere, doesn't it? You've got the external stuff like other people's opinions, the comparison trap on social media, all the meaningless distractions. But then there's the internal noise. And honestly, that can be the loudest. Your own self-doubt, your own fear, that's probably the most dangerous distraction you've got to learn to tune out. And here's why this is so critical. Your attention, it's sacred. It's literally the building material for your life. Whatever you pour your attention into, that's what your life becomes. It's your most valuable asset, hands down, and you have to protect it like it's sacred. So what's the payoff? I mean, what actually happens when you train your mind to ignore all that noise? What's on the other side of that discipline? Oh, the results are, they're life-changing. You just move faster. You think with so much more clarity. You feel lighter because you're not carrying the weight of everyone else's opinions anymore. You stop apologizing for being ambitious. You start to live with this deep internal power that doesn't just fade away. You actually become free.
All right, but let's be real. This journey is not all sunshine and rainbows. There is going to be a time, and I promise you, it will come, when you face a massive challenge. And that's the moment when you have to keep fighting even when no one believes in you. Maybe not even the people you love the most.
And this is a huge, huge mindset shift. It is not their job to believe in your dream. It's yours. We spend so much time waiting for other people to give us their stamp of approval, but that's not their responsibility. The vision, the dream, that was given to you. So the belief has to come from you too. It's your job and only your job. And of course, the fight's gonna get so hard that you feel like quitting. I mean, everybody feels that. But here's the secret. That feeling, it's not a signal to stop. So if it isn't a signal to stop, then what is it? What does it actually mean when you feel like giving up?
It's a signal to dig deeper. That's what it is. It's a test. It's the universe calling on you to find a level of strength you didn't even know you had. That feeling, that's the exact moment that separates the dreamers from the achievers. And this really shows you why that fight is so damn hard. Think about it like planting a seed. On day one, you plant it. For weeks, even months, you're building roots underground where nobody can see a thing. All the most important work is invisible. You just have to trust the process and keep watering that seed long before you see the first little sprout. Patience, in this case, isn't just waiting around. It's a superpower. It's a form of strength.
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and maybe the most important idea of all. The prize? It isn't what you think it is. The whole point of this relentless focus, this fight, this struggle, it's not just about getting the trophy at the end. The real victory is who you become.
Yeah, think about that. You'll look back one day and realize that winning, that wasn't even the real prize. The real prize was the person you became along the way. All the external stuff, the money, the recognition, that stuff comes and goes. But the person you forge in the fire of discipline and self-belief, that's forever. So when you look at it, the goal you reach, that's just a temporary achievement. It's a moment. But the person you become, the permanent transformation in your strength, your discipline, your resilience, that's the real prize. That's the victory you get to keep for the rest of your life. So let's land the plane here. Your future is being built right now, today. Every single choice, every action, every moment you decide to focus, that's another brick in the foundation of what's coming next. So I want you to ask yourself right now, what are you building?